Introducing the Props Optimizer, a completely free app to help you find the winning edge in the player prop market. Our AI-powered insights and projections will help you make better decisions and more informed bets. So check before you bet and download the free Props Optimizer app today, available on iOS in the App Store. Happy Friday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. And we have been on quite the roll on our picks this week, and Tyler alone is on quite the tear. 8-0, Tyler, is your latest streak with your prop bets, plus your home run call yesterday. Junior Caminero cashed for you yesterday. He hit the bomb. I took Ben Rice over on 0.5 bases that he delivered for us in a big way. 4 for 5. Big day for Ben Rice. Rice-A-Roni came through for us. So today we get to start off, head into the weekend with a money gun celebration. If my money gun wants to work for today, let's see. I think it's just worn out from all the winning we've been doing here on the show. But if you can do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Not only does it help us out, it helps you out, because if we go 2 for 2 on our main picks, like we did yesterday, one randomly selected commenter will win $20. And recapping yesterday's picks, we crushed it 5-1 on our prop bets, plus that plus 390 home run call for Junior Caminero cashed as well from Tyler. Ben Rice, Junior Caminero, Brandon Donovan, Corey Seager, Noah Shanawell, all delivered for us. So the winner of our contest is going to be Sports DeGen, who commented Rooker Witt over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Rooker cashed on that side of the equation. High five cheese balls. I love it. Yesterday was National Cheese Ball Day and National High Five Day. High five to you, Sports DeGen. If you want to be a winner like him, all you got to do, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and you are in it to win it. Let's see if we can't end the week on a high note here. We've been crushing it lately. And for those of you who are new here, we, as always, use the LineStar app to help us out in all of our research needs. You can check that out for yourself at linestarapp.com. A lot of great tools, including the Dinger Report, which helps us out with our home run calls. So for all you guys that really like that, just check out the LineStar app. And we've got a lot of great partner offers that will give you 1 free month of LineStar. Plus, our latest, new and greatest tool that is completely free, the Props Optimizer, right now on iOS in the App Store. Check it out for yourself. All right, all that's out of the way. Now let's just get into the prop betting of the day. A great slate, a lot of weather to consider across the country, including maybe even a snow game. Tyler, what's going on out there? Are we going to see some snow?
Colorado has already postponed that.
It is already postponed. All right,
it just came out like 10 minutes ago or so.
I thought it would have been a little fun to see them playing in the snow, but oh well, I guess that'll have to wait for another day. But we've got some really great hitter conditions across the country in various ballparks, so a lot of things to consider. So Tyler, where are you headed for your main prop bet of the day?
My main pick, I got to go with Jung Lee over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. He has just been absolutely crushing. Both our projection and consensus is well over. But check this out. Hitting left-handed pitching. He has a 429 average and 381 ISO right now. On top of that, Tyler Anderson has reverse splits. He is much worse versus left-handed batters. Now, with that, he has allowed a 6.25 ERA, 253 average, 232 ISO, and he's allowing a home run, 6% of plate attempts. I think Jung Lee is in a great spot for over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
Yeah, those Giants bats are interesting because not only you mentioned Tyler Anderson as not only the Tyler Anderson as the pitcher, but the bullpen behind them, the Angels are giving up the second highest home run per 9 rate in all of baseball. We may talk about him again in our home run calls, but for my prop bet of the day, I'm going to the Baltimore Orioles and one of their sluggers, their catcher, Adley Rutschman, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar in the consensus. They're with us to the over. Just 212 on the year for Rutschman. However, this is a guy with better career splits as a righty bat versus lefties. Remember, he's a switch hitter. So like him in this scenario against lefty for the Cincinnati Reds, Andrew Abbott. Remember that last year, Abbott gave up a .466 slugging and a 1.94 home run per nine rate to righty bats. And the Cincinnati bullpen that's behind him, 25th in home run per nine rate so far this season. And those weather conditions at Camden Yards for today, 75 degrees and 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left field today. Love the spot for those righty bats at Camden Yards today, specifically Adley Rutschman, though. I think he delivers for us over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI, run total around 9 for today. So like some of those bats for today. Now it is bonus bets time. Tyler, what are you rolling with for your bonus?
You know, I got to head to Houston. I'm picking on my Padres.
Oh, no.
And Kyle Hart. We're going Isaac Paredes over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar projections 2.7. Consensus is 2. The big story here is Hart is allowing a 10.47 ERA and 298 average to right-handed bats. Paredes, way better at home. 258 average and 581 slugging at home versus 216 average and slugging on the road. Also, 5.5 fantasy points on some of those pick'em sites. I think that's way too low also. Let's go Paredes over.
I like that we're kind of getting all of the games really taken care of in our prop bets, because I'm actually going to another different game here today. We're going to Fenway Park, where the Boston Red Sox are taking on the White Sox. And I'm going with Trevor Story here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. If you want a little bit more of a payout, you could take a shot at 1.5 bases. LineStar's projection for Story's hits, runs, RBI category is 2. He's been over 5 of the last 10, but I like the matchup for today, specifically because he's facing a lefty in Martin Perez. He's pitched well this year. In fact, he has a 1.59 ERA, but last season, remember, this was a guy who gave up a 284 average to righty bats plus a 1.54 home run per nine rate to him. And Story's 2 for 5 against him. Not a huge sample size there, but he has gotten to him in the past. The bullpen, just mediocre, 17th in opponent average, 23rd in home run per nine rate. So I like some of these Boston Red Sox bats. Game is at Fenway today, where Story has a 300 average so far this season, and we've got wind blowing out to left field at 14 miles per hour at an already very hitter-friendly venue. So I like Trevor Story for today and some of those Red Sox bats. And Tyler, for the first time this season, you know what I got? A pitcher prop. How about it? Are you ready for it?
You also went with the Red Sox, which you've sworn you wouldn't do, and it is the first time that you've done that like this.
It's okay. It's a new year. We're going to give it a shot, see how it feels.
Okay.
Feel free to fade. But for my first pitcher prop of the season, I don't usually go pitcher props, but this one was kind of interesting. Carmen Mlodzinski over 3.5 strikeouts. LineStar and the consensus are with us to the over. He's been over each of 3 games. And when you look at Cleveland as a team, they're 27th in hard hit rate. Nothing impressive there. They're 12th in their strikeout rate, so kind of middle of the pack. And a team that Mlodzinski's faced this season, the Rays, they're 11th in strikeout rate. He had 4 Ks against them, and the Rays, I feel, are a much better hitting team than the Guardians here. So I like Mlodzinski over 3.5 strikeouts, especially considering our projections and the consensus projection back us up on this one. So if you are into K props, check it out for yourself. By the way, there's a lot of different ways to play the picks that we are giving out on this show. You got to mix and match, see what you like, do a little research for yourself. Also, sometimes people have had success that they've told us in betting the over 1.5 bases on our home run calls. So that's another way to do it as well. But as always, check out the LineStar app. For our contest, though, we're going with our 2 main picks together on an entry on Underdog. You can tell us there if you'd like, but just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below to enter it in. And if we go 2 for 2, just like we did yesterday, we'll give out $20 to a randomly selected commenter, just like we did for today with Sports Degen. Make sure to comment below. Let us know if you've got any locks for us today too, because we're all trying to help each other out. Everyone's probably taking part in Flex Friday, maybe putting together a nice little parlay. So let's help each other out, get some good bets out there in the comments. All right, now it is time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Friday to head into Easter weekend?
I'm heading out to New York, and we're going Big Meat Pete Alonso plus 310 for a home run. LineStar has him at an 18.5% chance for a home run. Miles Mikolas is the pitcher he is facing, who is allowing a 46.7% fly ball rate. Alonso has higher slugging and BABIP versus right-handed pitching. He has a 714 slugging this year versus right-handed pitching, and all 5 of his home runs have been off that side of pitching. The wind is blowing out to left, 20 miles an hour. Pete Alonso just needs to get under one, which he easily can do.
Yeah, Polar Bear Pete's off to a great start this season. I love the home run call there. For mine, I'm going to the Giants and the bat of Heliot Ramos, plus 350 for a bomb today, and LineStar's giving him an 18.5% chance to go yard. This is a righty bat with tremendous power against lefties over the last 3 seasons. In fact, he has a 280 ISO, so love that. Remember, the average stat for that's around like 140. Last season, this was a guy who had a 750 slugging versus lefties. Anytime I saw a scenario, he was a frequent guy I went to for home run calls last season. In fact, that slugging percentage, 400 points higher than he did against right-handed pitching last season. Today, he'll be facing Angels southpaw Tyler Anderson, who's given up 3 home runs already this year, and the bullpen behind him, not much better. 1.76 is their home run per 9 rate, which is 29th in all of Major League Baseball. Give me Heliot Ramos for a bomb today in LA. Tyler, what are you thinking about the DFS slate for today? Kind of an interesting one.
It is an interesting one. I think it's going to be a pretty fun slate. Not a ton of pitchers I really want to roll with. Either the pitchers are in tough spots or good hitting conditions. I think it's an interesting one to navigate for sure.
We'll definitely check out Tyler's DFS breakdown for all you guys playing in those contests. And we mentioned our home run calls. The Dinger Report is the tool that we use to help us find some great calls for. You can really find some really great value as well. So make sure to check that out on the LineStar app and give that Props Optimizer a shot. It's totally free, available on iOS in the App Store, and shortly we will roll that out on Android as well. And then I do want to tell you guys that later today I'll put out a video for all you guys that are maybe interested in some play-in basketball. Last time I did the show, which was, what was that, 2 days ago, we were able to go 2-0 in our picks. So hopefully we're going to use the Props Optimizer again. I'll show you guys how I use that for NBA picks, and hopefully we'll give you guys some winners there. So make sure, if you aren't already subscribed to the LineStar YouTube channel, maybe sign up for notifications so you know when we're coming out with videos. I know some of you have commented that you haven't been getting the alerts, so let us know if you guys are having any issues with that. But good luck on this Friday. Let's head into Easter weekend with a little extra money in our pocket. Good luck out there. We'll see you guys on Monday.